Okay, hey everyone. I want to read Develop Edgington here, your brand therapist, and the Neurofem Rebel. I want to do something that I thought was very interesting. I recently updated like my intake forms for not only my free clarity calls, not discovery calls. I don't call them discovery no more because I feel like discovery is just trying to figure out what I want to charge you versus what you need. I call them diagnostics because the call is supposed to diagnose what your business problem is and then formulate a solution for it. And then, of course, sell you that. Not already come in with this prepackaged thing. Anyway, that's my anti-cult of coaching spiel. On to the next. One of the questions that I added to my intake form is, what would feel lighter if your brand felt aligned with your nervous system? Paint me a picture. What would shift in your voice, your systems, or your visibility if you felt safer and more authentic? So here's some of the responses, and I'm not going to say any names because I haven't asked for that. Maybe I'll add that element where I get, authorization, and I'll add their name and what they do. But anyway, so here's some of the responses. I'd stop second guessing everything I write, literally everything. I wouldn't spend 45 minutes editing a 3-line caption. If I felt safe showing up, I'd actually show up. The next one. My voice would stop sounding like everybody I hired. Sound familiar? Right now, my content sounds like my last 3 coaches. If I could write like I rant when I'm talking to my friends, or even write like I talk when I'm talking to my clients, everything would change. The next one. I wouldn't crash out every time I launched something new. If my systems match my energy, I would stand probably more consistent without needing a full recovery every time I push the button. That was definitely me. Like, I literally could not even use the word launch. I still don't really use the word launch, but I couldn't. The next one. I'd stop trying to sound more professional, because when I do that, I feel like I shrink. I'm tired of cleaning up my truth, my voice, to fit into the blueprint. I want to sound like me. Get this part. I want to sound like me and still be credible. What I just heard there, I don't feel like my authentic voice is credible. I don't feel like my authentic voice is credible because somebody didn't give it to me. Somebody didn't feed it to me. That's crazy, right? The next one is, let me scroll through. I trust myself to know when I need to break or rest without feeling guilty. That's always a tough one for entrepreneurs, right? Like, when do we take a break? When do we rest? There's always something that needs to be done. So how do I know when is the appropriate time to pause? The continuation is, because my business would keep moving without me needing to be on. She put on in quotation marks, 24/7. If I felt safe, that would probably change everything. And I'll read one more. I'd stop spiraling every time I get visibility, because I wouldn't feel like performing. Wow. Did any of these resonate with you? Did you hear yourself in any of these responses? I was trying to keep this video under 5 minutes, just for my own, because I can do it. I'll feel like I can do it more if I tell myself it's under 5 minutes. So it's almost 5 minutes. Okay, comment below. Let's engage. Let's talk about it.